Hey Spartans, welcome back. Today's video is going to be again a serious one. Every time new Doom Eternal content is shown in the internet, I'm going to do a serious video about it. And I know that I said that today's episode was going to be on the strongest protagonist in Sentai, which some of them are able to defy even the gods themselves. 100% factual. Believe me, I'm not lying. Some of the protagonists in Sentai are that powerful, but that is going to be pushed back to next Monday because of Doom Eternal news and content. I'll highly recommend you to join the Slayers Club. It's fully dedicated to Doom Eternal, and every single month they give away very cool Doom swag. Doom swag that has little details on the lore of the game itself and stuff that tells us what the game is going to be all about as well. The role of some of the factions in the game, like the UAC cultists, their primary motives for siding with the forces of hell, and much more. Yesterday, Bethesda did a throwback livestream on Doom 3, and at the very end of it, my boys Joshua and Jason revealed a new ability for the shoulder cannon that Doomslayer has, and a very much improved HUD.
We've shown a lot of Doom Eternal already, but one thing we want to show off is the new ice bomb. So this actually has not been seen before. Super excited to show this off. You know about the equipment launcher that the Doomslayer has now in Eternal, and you can see it in use here, showing off that ice bomb. Just another way to kind of crowd control the demons as they come around you, freezes them in place. Really good opportunity for you to freeze them, get some health packs, you know, destroying them. There is something about the chaos of Doom Eternal where all these demons are surrounding you, kind of like a whirlpool. And this gives you a second to catch your breath, take out these demons, freeze them in place, destroy them.
I want to talk about how crucial in terms of balancing the ice bomb is going to be, and also talk about just how much of an improvement is the new HUD that was shown in the live stream. If you'd like to see everything Doom Eternal related and do not want to miss any future updates on the game, hit the subscribe button. And if you are already part of the Spartan army, sharing, commenting and liking is the best thing you can do so that the video can be recommended throughout YouTube. 5k likes and I'll do a face reveal. Let's continue. Can we all just take a moment to appreciate just how much of an improvement is the new HUD? I'm going to be completely 100% real here. I grew to like the HUD that was shown on E3, and when I finally played Doom Eternal on QuakeCon some months ago, the HUD didn't feel as intrusive as I thought it would be. It felt okay, it felt alright, and if id Software decided to ship the game with the version of the HUD, I would have no problem with it, to be honest. But I know that not everyone is like me, and that id Software needed to do some readjustments here and there for the HUD. And that's just what they did. This new version is cleaner, less intrusive, it's not super neon bright like the past one. It seems that they lowered the opacity in the background of the icons. They rearranged it more to the corners and they made everything smaller. It's simpler. The more simple, the better in my opinion. The past one was more complex and I can see why people didn't like it, but this one is a humongous improvement. I really liked it a lot. But I want to know what do you think about this HUD, so please let me know down below. And honestly, you gotta love the guys on id Software. Even if it's a small clip, they always manage to hide little new things in plain sight. Like these three things right here. I still do not know what they are, but if we base ourselves in Doom 2016 and the idea that id Software wants to tell you as much information as possible about your current state in the game, I believe that these are the runes you choose for the Doomslayer. I could be wrong, but in Doom 2016 you were only able to choose 3 runes for your current build, and I believe that it should be the same for Doom Eternal. The shoulder cannon is one of the best additions for the arsenal of the Doomslayer. It gives you the ability to continue shooting even when throwing a grenade, flamethrowing your demons, and much more. We had the idea that you were going to be able to upgrade the shoulder cannon in the campaign, or even be able to have another ability to use in the game too. The ice bomb, as you can see, completely freezes all of the demons in a determined area. I saw some people discussing whether or not the ice bomb was going to completely stun for an indefinite amount of time the demons, but I guess that it basically is the replacement for the plasma rifle stun bomb from Doom 2016. If it did in fact stun the demons forever, then it would be overpowered as hell, no pun intended. Being able to freeze a Hell Knight with just one Ice Bomb, one that also has apparently a very low cooldown, for balancing issues, I'll say that it just stuns them for like 5 seconds at the most. We already have another stun mod for the Plasma Rifle in Doom Eternal, but that one is more mechanical in a sense. You need to be actively aiming at your target to stun it, and you cannot let go of the trigger. I think that the best way to use that Plasma Rifle laser stun is to use it when you are on a 1v1 with one of the higher tier demons, like with an Archvile, the Doom Hunter, a Baron, a Marauder, or a Tyrant. So it's not like you have two very overpowered stun abilities. Each one of them should be used for a specific task. I wonder if you're able to freeze yourself with it if you throw it really close to yourself. And again, for the sake of balancing, I also wonder if there's going to be a demon that would be able to stun us for a set amount of time in the game too. There are already support role demons like the Carcass in the game. The Carcass sets a big barrier shield, one which you cannot go through, and it protects the demons from your shots. Its software hasn't shown us the full roster of demons for Doom Eternal, so it is very possible that that can happen in the near future too. And it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a demon that can stun us. Again, Doom Eternal is not going to be a forgiving game. If you are not moving, you are going to die. So a very good way to punish us, the players, is to have a demon, a support role demon, to stun us and make us move slower. And when I say that the Ice Bomb could be very overpowered if given it an indefinite stun, I really did meant it. You see, something is not overpowered just because it is extremely strong. Something is overpowered in relation with what surrounds it. Being overpowered is subjective and can be different with any and every scenario. Goku could be super ultra mega overpowered in the Naruto universe, but in his own universe, he is not overpowered. The Ice Bomb could really be overpowered if it has an indefinite stun, because one of the main strategies that demons have in the game is to swarm you and overwhelm you, and the Ice Bomb having an indefinite stun pretty much takes away that from the equation. We know that the Plasma Rifle does a kind of electrical damage to lower tier demons like Possessed, Imps, etc. So it could be really cool and a high possibility that we can get an electric bond for the shoulder cannon too. And if that was to be the case, it could function as the rune system. You can have your main 3 utility elements for your shoulder cannon selected, and you could cycle through them on the UI. I saw some people talking about how this new addition feels more arcadey and way less Doom, and in my personal opinion, I do not feel that way, but I want to know what the community of Doom thinks about that, so please leave a comment down below. Do you think that these new utilities and mechanics that Doomslayer has gets in the way of what is truly, in quotes, Doom, and ultimately could alienate some players, or do you think that it is a good addition for the sandbox of Doom Eternal and something that adds very different ways to play the game? Again, leave your answer down below. And I guess that I was right. Now that the game got delayed, its software is going to be showing little bits and pieces of the game on Twitter clips, live streams, etc, etc. So if you really love Doom and cannot wait for Doom Eternal, I will really highly recommend you and encourage you to join the Slayers Club, follow the Doom Twitter page, and subscribe to this channel. I'm a big Doom fan myself, and even though I do not want my channel to be focused only on Doom, it has been a big part of the growth of the channel, so I will cover everything Doom Eternal related when the game comes out. And so, okay, Spartans, please let me know what you think about this video in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and dislike the video if you didn't like it. I highly encourage constructive criticism, so if you have something to say about what I can improve on my content, please say it. It's not like I'm gonna block you as a hater or something like that. Thanks to all of my patrons that support me every single month, and please follow me on all of my socials. All the links for that are down below in the description. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on Monday on the strongest protagonists in Sentai episode. De verdad los quiero con todo mi corazón y gracias por ayudarme a seguir con el sueño que es ser un youtuber, aunque YouTube sea algo difícil de seguirle, sí, es muy estresante. Pero bueno, gracias, los veo el lunes. Que tengan un buen fin de semana. Los amo, bye. ¡Mua!